Richard, come and record this. Safe to Serve family, did you know the General Conference leaders of SDA just gave the city of St. Louis $100,000? And the question is, where did that money come from? I'll tell you, it came from your hard-earned tithes and offerings directly and indirectly. Yet Ted Wilson, Paul Douglas, Erton Collar professed publicly that Seventh-day Adventists lost their employment, even their lives, in part due to their tyrannical policies during the pandemic. So where are the monies from GC leaders to suffering Seventh-day Adventists? We're told in chapter 6 of Galatians and verse 10, do good to all men, but especially those of the household of faith. Did you know that same city, St. Louis, received $171 million? Google it. So why would the SDA leaders give St. Louis $100,000? Was it simply to strengthen church and state union? Do you know how much monies St. Louis made because the General Conference session is being held in that city right now? And Ganun Diop is on record stating the General Conference leaders sided with the state and not with SDAs during the pandemic. And now they're doing the very same thing, taking monies from SDA and giving it to the state, the city, and yet no monies for suffering Seventh-day Adventists. And Ted Wilson is on record publicly begging Seventh-day Adventists for money to give to ADRA, and yet taking SDA monies and giving it to the government and none for suffering Seventh-day Adventists. May I be the voice of the voiceless, the defense of the defenseless. The protest continues. Watch the video. Comment below.
Your Honor, Mayor Kara Spencer, when we heard the terrible news of the May 16 tornado that damaged the city of St. Louis, our hearts were heavy and burdened with pain and the suffering experienced by so many thousands of residents in your city. So collectively, church leaders concluded to do something about it. And this morning, on behalf of the General Conference and the World Church, led by President Erton Kohler, the North American division of our church, led by its president and a native of St. Louis, Pastor Alexander Bryant, and the Mid-America Union president within the territory where St. Louis resides, led by President Gary Thurber, we would like to present to you a check for $100,000 on behalf of the Seventh-day Adventist Church as a token of appreciation for you and this city and our hearts being touched by the pain that is being experienced here. We pray God's encouragement and healing for all of those who have suffered. Our churches and our leadership in this area also stand ready with this city to help rebuild.